Welcome. So, today we're jumping into a really intense moment in the Bhagavad Gita. Picture this. The warrior Arjuna is on the battlefield, moments away from a massive war. But what's really eating at him isn't just the fight itself. It's this deep, profound fear that the very fabric of his society is about to unravel. All because its sacred traditions are at risk. Okay, let's dive right into this. This quote from Arjuna really sets the stage for us. You can feel the weight of it, right? For him, this isn't just about winning a battle. The consequences are eternal. They stretch way beyond the living, all the way back to his ancestors. So let's break down exactly what he's so worried about.
So his whole argument starts with the family. In chapter 1, verse 41, Arjuna basically lays out this terrifying chain reaction that begins with destroying family traditions and ends in a total spiritual disaster for his forefathers.
All right, let's listen to how this sounds in the original Sanskrit. Sankaro narakayeva kulagnanam kulasya cha patanti pipero hyoesham lupta pindo daka kriyah.
Wow. So when you see the translation, you really get a sense of his core fear. He's drawing a direct line here. If you destroy family tradition, you get social decay. And that decay, in turn, directly harms the ancestors in the afterlife. In his mind, their spiritual well-being literally depends on their descendants carrying out these sacred duties. Now, this word right here is key. Sankaraha. This isn't just a social problem for Arjuna. It's a full-blown spiritual crisis. This unwanted population that comes from breaking traditions, well, he believes it just shatters the sacred order and creates a hellish life for absolutely everyone. It's the very root of the rot he's afraid of.
You see, these ancestral duties are anything but symbolic. They're seen as a vital spiritual support system. These offerings of food, or pinda, and water, udaka, are thought to literally sustain the ancestors, and can even free them from suffering, like being stuck as a ghost. So for Arjuna, to break the family line means cutting this essential lifeline to the past.
Okay, so from this family crisis, Arjuna's concern just explodes outwards. Let's look at the very next verse, and you'll see how this snowballs into a full-on societal catastrophe.
And again, here it is in the original Sanskrit. Doshair etaihi kula gnanam varna sankarakarakaihi utsadyanti jati dharmaha kula dharmascha shashvataha.
And there you have it, the escalation. Arjuna's arguing that the exact same evil deeds that poison the family also completely wreck the entire community. The family's well-being and society's well-being are totally tied together. You can't have one fall without dragging the other down with it.
This is where we see how Kula Dharmaha, or the family traditions, are completely intertwined with Jati Dharmaha, which are the community projects. You just can't separate them. The idea is that strong families who uphold their duties are the very foundation, the bedrock, for a healthy society and all of its projects.
You can really see the chain of consequences here, can't you? It's like a domino effect. Breaking these traditions, this sanatana dharma, brings chaos. But it doesn't stop there. It goes so much deeper that people forget the ultimate purpose of life itself. And the leaders who let this happen, they're called blind, and they're basically leading everyone into total confusion.
Okay, so we've looked at both verses. Let's put them together and really boil it down. What is the central argument that Arjuna is making in the middle of this battlefield?
When you put them side by side like this, it becomes crystal clear. Arjuna's fear starts at the micro level, right? It's within the family. The failure to do these duties causes real spiritual suffering for his ancestors. But then it just logically explodes to the macro level, a total collapse of society where all the welfare, all the purpose is just gone. For him, the family is the bedrock of everything.
And that really leaves us with this powerful final thought. From Arjuna's perspective, tradition isn't just some set of old, dusty rules. It's the living root system that feeds and nourishes both the family and the entire civilization. So his question, and the one these verses ask us, is simple, but it's so profound. What happens to the tree when you cut the root?
Hey, if you found this deep dive into Arjuna's powerful argument valuable, I'd really appreciate it if you could take a second to like this, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel for more insights just like this one. Thanks for watching.